That was quite the deep ending of Yuri Kuma. I mean, slightly predictable, but a very deep ending of Yuri Kuma. It kind of clarifies the true theme of this series. So, let's talk about it. Let's, talk about Yuri Kuma. So, off the bat, this ending, most likely, depending on how you watch the series, and depending on your viewpoint of it, either A, there's different viewpoints, either A, you're going to hate this series because you probably didn't understand fuck, or B, you understood the meaning, and you're like, oh my god, this is amazing. That's how a majority of watchers of this series is probably going to be. Now, I am on the B category. I actually understood what was going on in the series after I looked deeper into the themes and started looking at the series more metaphorically instead of literally. And to see how this ending was done, it was beautiful. It was a beautiful ending. Like, it showcases, the gender barrier. Like, it just, how two people, or for instance, homosexuality of two girls wanting to be together, crossing that wall and trying to be together, and not giving a shit about what others think. And that's kind of what this ending represents. It represents Ginko and Kurtaha not giving a shit about the Invisible Storm or anybody around them, like, the society or, anybody else. They just care about themselves, and they're not letting anyone else judge them for what they want to do. And that's kind of what the ending finale of this series is representing. And also, in another sense, our characters did kind of die. They didn't, physically die. Ginko and Kurtaha didn't physically die, but they died in a sense to where they were excluded from society and they were kind of invisible to society. Like, they acted like they were dead. That's kind of how you could take that ending. They died in a society sense or social sense. And to see that, I like that. I like getting to see how Kurtaha and Ginko overcame this. They didn't give a shit, and they just moved past it. And with the ending sequence of the episode, when you see the bear that's been like, nasty, 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 just saying that, and was kind of like a robot, and as I said a couple episodes back, it most likely represents an ex-lesbian, you can now understand the true meaning behind that with this episode. Like, you see how this girl is done with seeing this shit around with this group of girls that are constantly saying, you're the true evil, exclude, exclude, stuff like that. You see this girl in the crowd, she gets up, and then she goes to the bear that's supposedly defective in a box, and then you see how they start smiling and all that, and you see the romance starting to form. So that represents, like, another reenactment of what happened between Ginko and Kurtaha. There's going to be a similar thing that's going to be going down. And also, what you could pull from the ending is I guess, the pillars have been set, and the dominoes are starting to fall. That's how you could also take the ending, because with Kurtaha and Ginko's actions of crossing the wall of severance and trying to be together, not caring about what society thinks, it's set in motion for others to do just the same. For instance, the girl in this episode at the end that was, meeting the robot-type bear, and you saw the romance forming, it represented, a chain of events being set in motion that Ginko and Kurtaha caused, and society will eventually change. And to see that, I like that. It's a very good representation of how today's society is, and it's very mature. Like, the themes of this series is very mature, and not for the faint of heart. Like, if you hate controversial themes when it surrounds homosexuality, you're probably going to hate this series. You probably will. But if you like that type of stuff, and you like getting to see a deeper type of anime series, you're going to love this series. You will. And I truthfully say, I've enjoyed it from start to finish. A very good series that at first threw me for a loop, and I was like, what the fuck am I watching? That's, how I was when I first started the series. And then when I started looking in deep, I noticed the quality that is Yuri Kuma. So yeah, I'm definitely going to have to watch Penguin Drum. I think that's how you pronounce it. I'm going to have to watch that series eventually, because it's by the same director or writer of Yuri Kuma, and I know Penguin Drum is vastly superior from what I've heard, so I can't wait to finally sit down and try to start that series. I tried to watch it a long time ago, but I was very young, and at the time, I wasn't really good at noticing great symbolism when I was very young. Like, I watched a long time ago, and so now that I've gotten more in-depth with symbolism after watching so many series and stuff, I feel like I could probably tackle Penguin Drum and understand the themes a whole lot more. But anyways, that's for another day and another video. Overall, wonderful series. I would definitely watch it again from what I know now, and it's not a series meant for everyone. Of course not, because, I mean, either A, you're going to think it's nothing, like what the fuck happened, or B, you're going to enjoy it because you understood the themes of it. So tell me your thoughts. How is your final thoughts on Yuri Kuma. Did you enjoy it? Did you hate it? What's your favorite moments about it? I mean, what would you rate this anime series? I mean, if I had to rate it, I'd give it an 8 out of 10, yeah. An 8 out of 10 is what I would give this series. It's not perfect, of course, because there is some slight issues, but I mean, nothing's perfect. I would definitely say an 8 out of 10, though. Tell me your thoughts. You all have a wonderful day or night wherever you live. Please be safe. Chibi out.